He is a service center manager at Arrow Exterminators. Michael, it is that time of year. Pests, they are out everywhere. We want to make sure that your home is safe. That's why you're on this morning. We want to talk to you just about what you do and what you see this time of year. So first of all, tell me a little bit about how you can protect your house from all these different pests.
The main responsibility comes down to the homeowner themselves.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, what happens is we don't get involved until it's become a serious problem and their tolerance level is done.
True, yeah, that makes sense.
But there's a lot of things customers can do or people can do to protect their home. Obviously, if you go to a restaurant, they got that little thing there saying what their sanitation level is. Well, the better it is, the higher it is, the better and cleaner it is. And the same thing goes with a home. If you're doing the little things, cleaning up after you eat dinner, vacuuming often, if you bring food into another room, bring it back in.
Right.
Take the dog food bowl up. Those kinds of things. Those all make a difference in keeping pests out. If you don't do those things, then they become more and more prevalent and become more of a situation, and then we have to get involved.
Then you're involved with those, big-time pest problems.
Exactly, and then it takes, the longer they've had the problem, the longer it takes to fix it. It's not usually just a quick fix.
Tell me about summertime real quickly, because I want to know what kind of pests people may be dealing with. It may be an all-year-round thing, but what are they dealing with right now?
But summertime is really, because of the heat and a lot of times because there's not a lot of moisture, you start dealing a lot with ants. They're looking for moisture. Yeah. They're looking for water. Another big thing, though, right now is mosquitoes. And I saw earlier that you had an article about mosquitoes. Right. Keeping, like bird baths, I hate to say it, it's nice for the birds, but it's a place to breed them. So any place you have standing water, keeping an eye on it's the best thing you can do. At least changing it and getting rid of it as often as you can. You've
got an awesome flyer here. It's pest proofing tips for your home. This is a very cool little flyer that you guys sponsor over at Arrow Exterminators. But tell me about a couple spots that people can go out to now in their home, inside or outside their home, make sure that they are safe.
Well, I think some of the biggest things, obviously, is the kitchen. Okay. Making sure that just keeping things cleaned up. Take that trash out often. Yeah. And when you do take it out, put it in a container that's got a lid on it, because now you've got the problem on the outside. That attracts ants, and which can get into the house. Another big thing, obviously, is standing water. I think that's a big thing. And gutters.
Okay, that's a good one.
Gutters is very important to keep that water away from the home. So when the water comes down, you want to get it away from the house, because termites can also be a serious problem.
Those are bad ones, yeah.
Those are bad ones, and the unfortunate part with termites is you really don't see them. They're subterranean. They come up, they get into the home, you don't even know they're there until they've caused a lot of damage.
Maybe when you see them, that's when it's the worst, possibly.
It is the worst time.
Wow.
So there's already damage, or they're swarming out, which means that you have a serious colony in the area. So doing anything you can to keep the basic things, the maintenance things on your home taken care of. Checking your attic, checking your windows, checking those things. What's one of the worst things? I think that ladybugs drive people crazy.
Do they really?
And quite honestly, the best thing to do for ladybugs, make sure your windows are sealed properly. Caulk them if they need to be caulked. That'll keep them out of the house.
Awesome. Well, listen, thank you so much for
my pleasure.
Michael with Arrow Exterminators. They're the guys to call if things get real bad this summer with those pets. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
We'll be right back.